Hi, my name is Ms. Shashaguay, and I will be your Algebra 1 honors teacher this year at Narcoossee Middle School. This is my second year teaching algebra, and this is my 5th year with the district. I'm really excited to get to know you and kick this year off right. I know that no matter where you're learning or how you decided to learn, we will have a successful year. So let's get started. First of all, I want to let you know that you can reach me or contact me anytime through Remind. I will be sharing the Remind link, hopefully at the end of this video, but if not, I will for sure share it on Monday with all of my students, both digitally and in person. And I can tell you that throughout all of last year, the best way to get in touch with me was through Remind. I send out many updates throughout the week as far as homework that's due, quizzes or tests that are coming up. And I want you to use this to help you be successful in my class. So please make sure to turn on those notifications for Remind and to sign up for my class Remind. So first things first, I'm hoping that you've already stopped by if you're a digital learner and you've picked up both your algebra coursework book and your algebra practice book. These are two books that we'll be working with throughout the entire year, and they are very important to your success in algebra. And we'll get more into that in class on how to use them and how to use them properly. So next, I would like to give you a tour of my classroom. So behind me, we have our pre-algebra wall, and this is where you'll find all the material that you've learned in the past in 7th grade math or 6th grade math or even some of the concepts going all the way back to 4th and 5th grade. So this is a review board. This is to help you re-jog your memory on things you may have learned and forgotten how to do exactly. As we walk around the room, you'll see some more review signs. This is our middle room. We have some invisible math. This here, let's see if I can get down here. If we have any paper assignments or if I have any forms that need to be turned in, we're just going to turn them into the year. This is our class period drawers. So if you're in my first period class, that's where you're going to turn your materials into. So as we continue around the room, here's my WICOR board. If you are not familiar with WICOR, that's an AVID strategy. That's writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. So as you come into class each day, you'll see one of these lit up. And that will be what we're focusing on. So today we'd be focusing on collaboration. Next, we have our hand washing area, which is going to be very important. We have our sink, our hand towels, our hand soap, and we also have hand sanitizer stored as well. So then I have my absent folder. So if you are absent and you are a face-to-face student, this is where you would find your missing work. I don't know how much we're really going to need to use that this year, but if you were absent and you need to get caught up on notes or missing assignments, that's where you'll find it. Finally, a new addition to my classroom is I have mailboxes. So every single student that has me face-to-face will have their own mailbox, and they will be numbered, and this will be where you're going to store your notebook, your practice book, and possibly your workbook, but generally your workbook goes home with you. So as we continue around the classroom, this is one of our agendas. So this year, I'm fortunate enough, I have algebra classes all day, so I'm going to utilize two different agendas. We have one over here, if you'd like to take a sneak peek. This is our first week's agenda. This will be all of our classwork and our homework, and this is posted every Monday. This also has our learning goals and learning target. And then over here will be the following week. So we'll have a current week schedule and the following week's agenda. So you'll always know what's coming up, what we're going to be doing in class and what we're going to be doing at home. So that's most of my classroom. As you walk around, you'll see my desks are very well spread apart, and they're also numbered. So each one of my desks has a number on it. When you come to school that first day, everybody will be assigned a number. That'll be where you sit. That'll be your mailbox. And that's how your notebooks will be labeled as well. So the last thing I want to show you behind me is our algebra wall. So this is everything that we're learning right now. So for section 1, we have our section 1, topic 1, key information here and our vocab words, and it goes on to topic 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on. Here's some more visual posters and visual aids for the topics we are working on. And then here's my word wall for all the coming up topics. So hopefully that gives you a little sneak peek of my classroom and how I like to run things. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and just let me know. Now, before I let you go, I just wanted to go over the few recommended class materials that I do have for my Algebra 1 honors courses. So first, like I've already showed you, we have the course workbook. And then we also have the algebra practice book. If you lose these, you'll have to print them at home or ask me to print them, and you'll only have a paper copy. We only have enough to give out one book per student, and it's expected to last throughout the year. So make sure you keep those and they keep them in good condition. Next, pencils. I don't like to do math work in pens. I don't do math work in pens. I don't believe students should be doing math work in pens. So please make sure you have plenty of pencils for my math class. Highlighters will be used for our interactive notebooks. That's what we're going to be using these for, our spiral notebooks. Dry erase markers would be great for either working at home if you have a dry erase board, or while you're here in class, I will be issuing everybody a dry erase board, an eraser, and a marker, but those markers do go quick. So if you could bring your own, that'd be awesome. Scientific calculator. Please make sure you have a scientific calculator. It's better than your phone. Your phones do not have all the functions, and you need to get used to using them because that's what we use on the EOC. Next, you'll need a glue stick because we'll be using the interactive notebook. Digital students, you'll also need to make sure that you have your own notebook. If you're here face-to-face with me, I've already purchased notebooks for all of my students. If you are not face-to-face and you need a notebook, try to contact me. I will see if I can leave one for you at the front desk, because I bought more than enough. So it's just really key to have someplace to keep your notes that we do here in class for extra practice. So the one last thing that I want to review before we go is this is a high school course. So I cannot drive that home enough. This course will be your first course on your high school transcripts, which, if you ask your mom and dad, are permanent. So my goal is to keep all of my students at a C average or higher throughout the year. If you drop below a C average, they will possibly remove you from the Algebra 1 course so that you don't damage your high school GPA. So that also leads me into the EOC. The EOC is an end-of-year exam, and every algebra student must pass it. In order to graduate from high school, you must pass the algebra EOC. So if you go through the whole year and you get straight A's and you don't pass that EOC, we'll have to retake that EOC, which it's okay. And we understand that it's a struggle, but trust me, we will prepare you. And as long as you put forth the effort, you will do great this year. I had many students who were worried about it last year, and they were so impressed and thought they learned so much that they still decided to take the EOC, even though they didn't have to. So I'm confident you can do it too. So if you have any questions, parents, students, anybody, please let me know. We will be sending home a letter. I don't know how we're going to do it digitally, but we'll have to get your acknowledgement either way that this is a high school level course and what that entails. So be on the lookout for that, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Great to meet you. Bye.